You ready?
It's recorded.
Okay, I'm gonna hit blow right now.
Blow.
Did you see anything?
Okay. Yeah, a lot came out. I would do it again. There's some stuck on there, but a lot came out.
Okay, I'm gonna go again. Is your dryer taking too long to dry the clothes? You might just have a buildup of lint in your vent. I'm going to show you a couple different ways that we can clean that out. Now, several years ago, I did a video on how to use this LintEater product, which is a dryer vent cleaning tool, and that's exactly what we're going to use today. But I'm also going to show you another method that also works and might be even a little bit easier to clean that. Now, the first thing we need to do is unplug the dryer, and then we're going to pull this away from the wall. All right, and then we can pull our dryer vent tube off. Now your dryer hose might be a little bit different than this. I bought this little attachment so that it doesn't get kinked when it gets pushed back behind the wall. You might just have a little clamp or a little hose like this that goes right to that opening. And I wanted to show you this product, and I've used this in the past. This is the LintEater brand Rotary Dryer Vent Cleaning System. And essentially it's a brush that you put on a drill with some flexible rods, and you put that through your vent. You can do it from the outside or from inside the house. In my case, it's up on the roof. I didn't want to get on the roof today, so I'm going to clean this from inside the house and set up a shop vac to clean up all the lint and the debris. Now the thing is, these do work really well, but you have to exercise a lot of caution, and I probably didn't stress that enough in the last video. On this version, these rods are threaded, and if you accidentally run the drill in reverse, you can risk unscrewing one of these segments up inside your wall, and then you've got an even bigger problem. You've got a broken off or a stuck rod up inside your vent with the brush, and that's going to create an even bigger blockage. In that case, you're probably going to need to call a professional that's got either a really large vacuum that can suck that out, or sometimes they'll use a camera with something to grab onto that and pull it out of the vent. But this does work very well. I did try a different brand or an off brand, and I was actually doing that one from the roof, and that one ended up breaking off. I was lucky. I was able to take the cap off and reach in and find the end of it and pull it out. Like I mentioned, just be very cautious if you're going to use a rotary dryer brush to clean your vent. Now there is another method that I also tried out on another property, and it worked really well. The owner had purchased a brand new dryer because theirs wasn't drying their clothes completely, and unfortunately the new dryer had the same exact problem. And you know, they had the technician out. Technician said if we disconnect it from the vent, it works fine, and they were checking temperatures and everything, and they said, no, you've got a blocked dryer vent. Oddly enough, that installation company did not offer the service of cleaning that dryer vent, so I went over and did the leaf blower method on that one, and it worked amazing. I'll cut to that footage here in just a minute, but I ended up using a battery powered leaf blower, taped it to that opening, and then I turned that on high, and here's some footage from above. You can see that completely blasted out all of the lint that was in that vent. We still had to get on the roof and clean the vent off because there was a lot of lint that stuck to the opening, but haven't had any callbacks on that. Everything's been working great. In this case, I'm going to do both. I'm going to use the brush first to try to clean all of the debris, and then I'm going to run the blower to make sure that I get everything. All right, here's what this little brush attachment looks like, and you can see it. I've got it just on these flexible rods. I'm just going to run this up through the vent here. Okay, so we got about the first 1.5 in there. And now what I'm going to do is put this on my drill. Now just remember, you cannot run this in reverse. I'm going to add another one, and we're going to just keep going on this until we reach the roof. Let's add another one. Now here I'm just kind of guiding this as I run the drill. You don't want to force this because you can cause this to kink or twist up inside the vent. Okay, that feels like it doesn't want to go anymore, so I think we're at the very top. So now I'm going to back this out. Same thing, they're going to run the drill a little bit at a time, but remember, do not reverse that drill. Now sometimes these sections will get stuck together. You might need to use pliers or vice grips. All right, and then there's the brush head. All right, now I'm going to bring in the vacuum and suck out as much of that lint as possible. Now this also has a little lint trap below, and we're going to open that and clean that out as well. You can see it's full of lint. All right, let's put this door back on. All right, so now I've got the cordless leaf blower hooked up, and I just did a little bit of duct tape around here to make sure that that was pretty well sealed. Now I think we got most of the lint out of there, but I'm gonna run this leaf blower through there as well on high and see if I can get any more debris to come out that vent in the roof. So before I turn this on, let me set up a camera outside, and then I'll turn this on and we'll see what we get. Turn the blower on. All right, we still got a few little pieces of lint stuck on there, but you can see that now that door is wide open, free flowing, and exactly what we needed. Go ahead and turn it off. Well, there you have it. The leaf blower definitely helped out. In addition to this LintEater tool, I'm really happy with the LintEater tool, but it really helped out to have that leaf blower just clear any other debris inside that vent. And you can see now that door opens completely and then closes on its own as well. I probably should jump on the roof and clean out the little bit of lint that's around the rim, but I'll do that another day. I don't feel like jumping up on the roof today. Now, the leaf blower by itself will probably clear that vent pretty well, but using that LintEater before gave me a little bit of peace of mind knowing that we really scraped the insides of that vent and probably got a lot more lint out by using the two together. So either way, I'll get links in the description to both of these products. By the way, I did want to mention I do have the additional extension pack. It ended up only needing 5 of these on this home, but I have needed more than that on other homes. It only comes with 4 of the extension rods, so just keep that in mind. You might need to purchase this extension as well. Now, of course, I'm just going to take off this leaf blower, hook up that dryer vent, push the dryer back, and get it plugged in. We should be good to go. Well, I'm happy to say that this seems to be working great and the clothes are drying just fine now. So I hope you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you don't mind. That does help me out. And of course, I'll get links in the description where you can pick up that same LintEater Rotary Dryer Cleaning Brush along with that leaf blower and a few other tools as well. Thanks so much for watching and good luck.